Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Today is Friday, February 15th, 2019. My name's Jeremy. This is my first cup of coffee. Drinking out of the rabbit mug today. The don't worry, be hoppy advice. Had a hard workout last night. Slept well, but this thing says that I need more recovery, which isn't going to work out well because once I'm done, I'm in the car on my way for some kickboxing with my good friends Paul Milholen and Terry Dow. And for those of you that don't know those names, both have been on the show. Master Terry Dow, is Superfoot Bill Wallace's top student and happens to live just a couple hours away. I'm very fortunate. And Mr. Milholen lives in Connecticut, and we meet up at Terry's about once a month and get better at our Superfoot stuff. It's a lot of fun. Paul's a good guy. If you've checked out the video from the Hall of Honors event a few weeks ago, right here on YouTube, Paul was the one kind enough to do the filming while I wandered around and talked to people. So why do I do that? Why do I do this kickboxing? Why do I do kickboxing and taekwondo and some karate and some kempo? Well, first off, I like training in different things. And the way my schedule works, I can't always make it to all of the classes of anything. So by, having different options means I'm more likely to get training in a week at a class. And that means something to me. That's important. But the kickboxing stuff, it combines things that I'm very good at, kicking, with things that I'm not very good at, boxing and non-point type sparring. I grew up with point style sparring. That's what I'm pretty good at. But kickboxing is continuous. You can give somebody a great shot to the head and they can keep coming. So I've always had this theory, and I still feel this way, that when it comes to martial arts, as well as other things, but we're talking about martial arts, the thing to work on, the thing that will improve you the most, is working on the thing that you are the worst at. And that style of sparring is not my forte. Interestingly enough, that's also why I'm at Kempo, because the elements in this school, because it's Kempo, but it's also Eskrima and Jiu-Jitsu, these are the things that I am the weakest at. So I continue trying to get better and becoming a more well-rounded martial artist, because I feel a well-rounded martial artist is a better martial artist, someone who's better able to respond to whatever threats are presented, better able to adapt to what's going on, and let's face it, it's fun. It's fun to work on stuff that you're new at. I love being a white belt. It's great. I'm not a white belt at anything anymore. I have been promoted, but that's okay. It's still fun. It's still good to work on stuff and get better at it and enjoy that process, because it also makes me a better instructor. You know, one of my favorite metaphors for martial arts training is this idea that martial arts is a mountain. And when you start off, you're fairly far away, fairly distant from other styles of martial arts. You're at the base of the mountain. But as you progress, the distance between what you train in and what other people train in gets lessened. As you get to the top of the mountain, you realize, hey, it's not that different. So after training today, I will be finding some place to set up shop for a few hours, do some work on the book. My goal today is to get the outline of the book finished in heavy detail. It'll probably be a multi-page outline. And then from there, I'm going to start recording it. I'm going to do this book in a different way than I've ever done a book. I'm going to record the audio first, and then we're going to transcribe the audio, and then we're going to edit that transcript. And that should be less time for me. And it should also give us a pretty decent audiobook when we're done. So if you're someone that prefers to listen to books rather than read books, you'll have the wonderful option of hearing my voice read to you. Who doesn't want that? Um, hmm. What else is going on? I don't know. I got some designs that I want to work on next week. I've given myself a deadline on this book. Otherwise there are things that I would be doing today. And if I get the book outline done, I will work on that. Work on those things. But I don't know. And then this weekend, I was considering attending an event. Unfortunately, the event is canceled. It was a smaller event, but one that they've invited me to several years in a row. And just, I try to... I want people to know I appreciate those invitations. And I can't make it to everything. And that really stinks. It's not just a time, it's a time thing, it's a money thing, it's a logistics thing. It's rarely a want thing. I like going to events. I like meeting people. But, there's stuff you gotta do. Is it snowing again? Oh wait, it's always snowing here. It's always snowing at my house. Like for 9 months a year. Oh well. What else is happening? Anything else happened this weekend? If the weather isn't bad, I'm probably gonna go for a hike. I haven't been in the woods for a couple months, and I miss the woods. There's something meditative. There's something about the woods that just, I don't know. I'm sure somebody out there is combining being in nature with martial arts as two active components of their practice. And there's something about that just draws me. Something that feels really good about that. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. All right. I might be getting sick. I feel like my body's fighting it off, but there's definitely something happening. Yeah. That's what I got. That's what's happening. We are experimenting with having someone help me in reaching out to guests for scheduling. I have not been able to dedicate the amount of time that I would like to getting great guests for the show. And put out the word to the Facebook group, the Martial Arts Radio Facebook group, and had some interested people. And one of them we're trying out. We'll see how it works. If it makes my life much easier and we get better guests, I'm down. Let's do it. Yeah, that's what I got. So what should I suggest of you today? I don't know. It's Friday. Do something for you. Do something fun, even if it's small. Have an extra cookie at lunch, or have a cookie at all. After work, go have a drink with somebody. Or just go have a drink with yourself. It's just... Yesterday was Valentine's Day. And on Valentine's Day, it reminds us, hey, let's be nice to people and treat them with love and kindness. There's no day that reminds you to treat yourself with love and kindness. And I think that's what we need more than anything else. If we love ourselves, everything else gets easier. So that's what I offer to you today. Love yourself. So that's today. That's what I got for you. I hope you have a great weekend. I will see you back here on Monday, 6:30 Eastern. for another episode of First Cup.